Hello, I'm Andre from Schaknat Electronic GmbH, and today I'm going to show you an app optimization using our legendary dongle. Oh, the Hugo Boss air freshener is still hanging there. Let me show you the process on a Scania. Optimization with the app. For optimization on a Scania, ignition is always important. We insert the key, step 2, ignition stage. You can already hear control units clicking, small pumps running briefly. And then we carefully check the vehicle to make sure the lights are turned off, the air conditioning is turned off, and the radio is turned off. And if that's the case, we can start. So in order to flash the Scania with our Schaknat app, we need to open the passenger door because the OBU2 connector is actually hidden on the passenger side in Scania trucks, at least in the newer models. To do this, we open it down here. Open this latch by gently sticking your fingers underneath and simply pulling upwards. So now let's take out the Schaknat dongle. I always recommend making sure that the pins are straight. Just take a quick look in here. Yep, the pins are straight. Then we just plug it in. Make sure to insert it straight. Press, and it lights up. Perfect. Now we can start optimizing with the app. To start the optimization here, you download the Schaknat Electronic app from the App Store, give us a call and get a TAN. Because the TAN serves as both the security number and, in a way, as both the password and username at the same time. So now we open the Schaknat app and you can already see login with TAN here. I've already copied it and now I simply paste it into the field and tap open. Now I'm in the customer's account and I can easily optimize the truck directly with my phone. Now you can already see Mercedes-Benz trucks, Scania or Volvo. Here we have a truly beautiful and impressive S650 Scania truck. Next we select Scania from the menu, but then we need to go to open the settings and carefully look for the appropriate OBD link. When we're successfully connected, the blue light on the dongle lights up and the CAN bus signal starts. You can already see communication starting here by the red and yellow lights. So you can make sure of it. When we're connected to the dongle, we're automatically in the main menu of the app and can get started now. At the top, a red message appears. Please complete the vehicle. Basically, this just means entering the license plate and the model of the vehicle. To do this, we press the blue car icon at the top right, go to the license plate field and enter the license plate. It's best to use a hyphen so we can always find it more easily in the system. And then the vehicle. This is a Scania S650 and we confirm that with the send button. So now I can also see in the program, aha, the customer has logged in with a Scania and would like to flash it. In the background on the right, it's already arranged. The blue check marks mean that the truck has already been assigned to an app with a license. If the check marks are green, that means you can flash the truck. A license has already been stored. And if the check marks are red, no problem, just give us a quick call. I'll go into the program, assign you a flash license, and then we can get started within 10 seconds. So now we confirm this with the engine control unit. Then the relevant functions will pop up right away. This has already been discussed with the customer, who would like the eco-optimization, so that we can simply save up to 4 liters of diesel with these beautiful Scanias. That's exactly what we're going to do now. I confirm we are going to carry out the flash eco-optimization. And then it already gets started. I always put my phone right here in this exact spot, so I'm not tempted to take any calls or walk away with it because we're not supposed to do that. Otherwise, the Bluetooth connection to our adapter could be interrupted and that would be disastrous. But no worries, even if that should happen, we've integrated a kind of recovery mode into the app. And if, for whatever reason, you set your phone down or something happens, your control units will always work because you'll basically revert to the last flashed file. I'm going to let my phone do its thing now, and then we'll see each other again for the transmission optimization. Now we can see the green check mark. I think it's cool how this is done. Our programmer spent long days working on this. And that way, everyone understands. Okay, the green check mark appears, bam, everything worked. After optimizing the engine, we always have to adjust the transmission so that it shifts more smoothly, and the transmission finally knows what it's supposed to do. Well, what it should do. And so it harmonizes with the engine optimization. With the Scanias, it's a feature of the new update that we have several functions available in the transmission control unit. We have, for example, the transmission eco version, we have the transmission reset version, and we have the transmission power version. There are also customers who drive much better when the engine is set to power and the transmission to eco, so it just shifts a bit earlier. And when it's set to power, it stretches the gear lengths a bit, and you can simply adjust that individually to your own requirements, so to speak. Now we're selecting the transmission power version here, and it's really simple. We just press transmission power, confirm with yes, execute, and that's it, done. Just listen for a moment. The transmission control unit works and shifts briefly. We can hear it. It worked perfectly. The green check mark appeared. Now we're done with engine and transmission optimization. After the optimization, it's always recommended to press DTCS at the top right. Now it quickly reads out all the control units and checks them for error codes. Read out all error codes. Now we have 4 errors stored here. We can clear them from the error memory at the bottom here. No more errors. Perfect, and that means everything worked. In the next update, there won't be any question marks there anymore. Instead, it will show exactly what kind of error it is. In the engine control unit, whether something is wrong with the throttle valve or if the injectors have a problem. This way, everyone can simply decide for themselves. And you can also give the workshop more detailed information directly over the phone. Now we go back to programming in the top left, then go all the way to the top left to the blue check mark. We're in the main menu, and it's very important. Never log out. This is how it would work. We go to the exclamation mark in the top left and then select log out. Because if you log out, you'll need a new TAN, but that's no problem. Just give me a quick call and I'll create a new one for you. But I'm going to log out now because this isn't my truck. Everything worked, and now I'm back on the regular user interface as usual. Now I'll turn off the ignition and then pull out the dongle. So the ignition is off and we're pulling out the dongle. I immediately check to make sure the pins are straight. I'm a bit particular about that. And then I just put it back in the case, back in its little bed in the secure box with the Hugo Boss air freshener. Perfect. And I close the OBD2 socket. A little tip. First hook it in at the top, then press it in at the bottom. I've done this a few times already, so it goes really quickly. I leave the Schaknat dongle in the car because it belongs to the customer. And with that, I'm done with the engine and transmission optimization on this beautiful Scania. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I was able to answer all your questions. Just wanted to give you a quick insight into how the app works with the Scania optimization. Thank you, and I wish you a wonderful day. See you sometime.